UCF's house, and it's easy to see why they call it that. Home of the Knights of UCF. What do you think about that? And this crowd is ready for a big one. The Knights will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Virginia Tech's offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The sure hands, it's Wiggins. And they'll stop it just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Hokies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a short tackle.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense. Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
So the UCF Knights offense will get the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game. When you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Sets up. Welcome to Orlando, Florida, and the campus of UCF. The Knights are ready to rock in the stadium, already bouncing as these fans have been preparing since early this morning. The Hokies will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UCF's offense will have the football first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move.
There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
The Knights want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Knights have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're just marching in and already threatening in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the...
Turning it on! Headed to the end zone! Touchdown Knights! A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. 4th down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that... Touchdown, they're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Henderson. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. The Hokies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. Past the sticks and still on his feet. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Hokies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense, they are tenacious. And they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Hokies send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown there?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Catch in the middle, big spots. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Knights moving quickly to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but you can make big plays like this in the run game. Man, does it make offense fun.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
It'll be 3rd and long. Off play action. Grab near the marker. It's Green. Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Overton. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. The Knights will send out the punt unit.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, what do? You set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back, go get some water and sell it.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it, they're on the run. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets into the 25.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man. It's Green. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he's stumped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Here we go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
They've got the screen set up. 45 on its way. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Finds his man. It's Jenkins. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Knights are in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st down.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd?
Touchdown Knights! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And here's the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the option. He'll toss it. Got the first down. Looking for more. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. The Hokies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Right back to the well. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now on the option. Now the pitch. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 3rd down play from the gun. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Pulls it in. It's Farmer. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
That's caught. It's Gage. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Richardson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead's extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time. kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out. It's Clay. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clay. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Gonna sling it on second down. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Richardson. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25?
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get it.
And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few. The Knights will hustle to the line. Muscling ahead on third and short. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fox. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for first and goal.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king, too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Touchdown, UCF! Great job by the back on the option. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there. The stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Using the quick game. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Hokies have their offense in high gear. Red pass is complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. The short hands, it's Keith.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Working in the middle of the field, he knew he needed to rock it. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looking to fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Knights in the hurry up.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Hokies. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pocket breaking down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Touch pass on the run. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I'll tell you what, offenses nowadays, the throw game, they feel so comfortable with it, even late in ball games. Don't worry about the clock. They're not worried about that because they know the execution rate is so high. They get the big 4th down here in the 4th minute.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Overton. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Fighting off the defender. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the comeback is on.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Handoff, keep working on that clock. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back. And time for their offense.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might be calling a hot route. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grab behind the line. It's Jenkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off covered. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Trying to set up the screen. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! That should move them closer to this elusive second win of the year as they build this
important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Clay. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Wiggins. Moving past the 25. Wide open spaces. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. To the air on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Buys a little extra time. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Got the back over the middle. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be fourth down.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, who's really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the fourth down.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get it, second guy finally did. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And they didn't need the extra point, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.